Hey, this is Brook, guitar teacher in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So, I've got a few students working on the F chord. F chord is a pretty mean, difficult, stubborn mule of a chord. So, don't feel bad if F is wrecking your progress. Let's look at a few ways to just kind of keep working on it and understand what we're dealing with. So first thing, here's a standard normal F chord. It's like a F, A, C, F. F, A, C, F. It's on the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings. 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, 1st fret. So you'll notice this pointer finger has to press down flat on 2 strings with this flat part of your finger. Smash down flat. Maybe try that and just hit 2 strings. Oops, I missed. If you can do that, that's a good step. The problem is putting it all together. One finger will curl over and knock out the other string. So let's look at it from the other direction. Let's get the ring finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret. That's a F note. And let's hit that one note. Cool. Now, just for fun, let's strum slowly 4 strings like this. If you can get all 4 notes to ring out, that's a good sign. But typically, your ring finger will curl over towards the floor and knock out the G string like this. Hear that? The dead note. Okay, so work on getting that note to ring out. So we're just kind of going one finger at a time. Just go slow and be consistent. Now let's try the middle finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. That's an A. Let's strum through 3 strings. Weird, huh? If you're muting the 2nd string like this, you got to work on that. So the hint is make sure you're on your fingertips, not the flat part, but the very end of the tip. I always use like a pencil to show like coming straight down on one string, not tilting over and touching its neighbors. It reminds me of like if you're sitting in school in your desk, in your row, you got to keep your hands to yourself. You can't be touching the kid next to you. It's too distracting. So don't touch the kid next to you. All right, so isolate those 3 fingers. But eventually, we're going to come back to the chord. Let's try just 2 fingers, like the ring in the middle, 3rd fret, 2nd fret on the 4th and 3rd strings. Go through it slow. If you can get those 4 strings to ring out, you're doing pretty good. If your hand gets tired, just take a little break. It will recover. All right. Now, in my chord book, I usually start people out on the F major 7, which is very close to a full-on F. So that's an option. So that's the F, A, C, E. Usually with my students, this is what I hear. A dead note. So again, you got to roll those fingers. It's going to be the same every time. I see this every day with my students, so it's just don't feel bad that you're having trouble. So they just got to stand up a little bit. If they're rolling over, they're going to fall over and knock out the neighboring string. So stand them up tall on the edge. And then there should be some space watch this, space right in here. See the space? If you're smashed up in there, you got a chance of the skin of your hand touching the string and muting it. So make that big gap in there. Cool. And F major 7 is just about like F. But again, now back to the big F. Here's where we want you to be. Ring, middle, index laying flat on 2. So it's F, A, C, F. I'm going to do a little picking like this. Every note's ringing out pretty good. Alright, I realize that that's really frustrating, but just to give you a little inspiration, what if you take that shape up 2 frets? Now you got G. And 2 more frets, that gives us an A. And 2 more frets gives us a B. And it actually gets easier as we go up the neck. 1 more fret gives us a C chord. And 2 more frets gives us a D. So just realize it's very beneficial to learn the F because you can really conquer your neck. D, C, B, A, G, F. And it really is an E shape. If you take it down 1 more, and now we've got open strings. So it's really the same shape, just with open strings. So again, don't feel bad if the F is giving you a terrible, terrible time. Just play it every day. Don't get frustrated. Just do a little bit every, maybe practice 3 times a day. Morning, afternoon, or mid-morning, afternoon, later afternoon, early evening, late evening. Hit that F like 5 or 6 times a day. Let's just get it behind us so we're not stuck in that, it's kind of like purgatory, man. You can't get out. We got to get past that. We got to work our way through this frustrating part of learning guitar. And again, remember, everybody has a problem with F. I mean, maybe 1 out of 1,000 students like, oh yeah, no problem. That's amazing. Everybody's just got to fight through that thing, and you can do it. All right, let me hear it. I gotta know that you're making progress. So let me know how it's going, and thanks a lot. Just holler if you get frustrated or you need a little more info, but that's about all I know. Thank you. See ya.